All right. We are in the game. It's been a while. Let me adjust some sounds. I just want to hear. Testing. We'll let the stream catch up with us. Okay. We are not very rich on this server. Seem to have a bit of lag. Testing. We'll let the stream catch up with us. Alright, that sounds alright. Okay, system. Sound. Music. You seem to... That's okay. It's definitely my ears. Okay, so this, if you paid attention, this is my original Horde on Argual. I keep saying Argual. Argual. Anyway, the population of Argual is approximately about 8,500 plus Horde players. And what the hell was that? And about 5,500 Alliance players, for a total of over 13,000 at peak that I saw through the various Warcraft logs demographics. So that's only logging people who PvP, who do the raids and actually log or get counted in the logs. So it can vary. Can it mean there's more active players on the server? The server's listed as full. And I started leveling Mana Hate as the original name of my first ever World of Warcraft character. And of course he was an he was an undead warlock. But I I just love the sound and vibe of Undercity. So anyway, I started to love this guy, got to 14, and then Blizzard, I heard Blizzard was going to have that 50% XP buff. So what I did is I had 2 original Hordes on Remulos, because I started on Remulos as a Horde, got to 60 on both my Mage, then my Orc Warlock, and then the server was basically dead. I could tell the auction house was dead. So I started on Remulos Alliance as a Paladin, and then leveled mages and multi-boxed and all that magic stuff. At the moment, I'm sitting on Remulos with about 40k gold without really trying too hard, and I've been level 80 for 1 week, and I've got my tailoring. Anyway, we'll talk about it in a second. So we've got it loots up. What else can I sell? Nothing. Okay, so gold is good. Just check what's on the auction house. Okay, let's just check armor, cloth. What's on the cloth? 80. And we'll get into doing some dungeons very, very quickly. So just bear with me here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Just check what's on the auction house. Okay. Arcane Tramplers. Geez, they want a lot of gold for that. Okay. Of course, these are upgrades for Pro level 14, but check shoulders, because there's a nice set of shoulders on here that they want a stupid amount of gold for. Mental extensive of haste, spell power. So they ain't too bad for a freshie. And I might put rays on because they're room coster. So I had these drop, but I sold them because they're very good to be a Demonology Warlock. And I probably should have done this about 2 months ago, but there's 2 versions of Demonology Warlock you can play. Is one, you stack all your spirit and spell power, and you become that big spell power buff Demonology Warlock. That is the traditional version of a Demonology Warlock. The other version is you gear like an Affliction Warlock, which also makes it really great to flip over to Affliction and back and forth, is that you gear for both, and you're stacking spell power and haste a lot. And yeah, if you can get spirit, spell power and haste, then you are a very happy man. And again, always a bit of balance. And I'd sim your gear, so you know what you're getting. So there's a haste version of this blue that drops, but it's been going for on this server up to 800 to 1200 gold. There it is. There. Oh, it's 1500. So that's haste, spell power, and no spirit. But I think that's how it tends to work. It tends to be haste, spell power, and very no spirit on it, but means you cast faster, hit harder. You want a bit of a balance. Okay, so it's 1500 gold. It's overpriced, man, because the mantle 44.77, 50.49, 50.59. You put in like a 20 spell tower gem, you've got, what was that? 78. You got 77.44, and you're getting, yeah. And it's cheaper. It's half the price, and it's an epic. And it comes with a store mana, which is, nothing fantastic. But anyway, enough drooling. Let's get in. So, yep, pretty easy to recognise this character. Welcome. Hello. If you're watching. We are getting our backside in. I'm not sure if I was selling anything. Oh, all the crystal trees are gone. Okay, happy days. Gear-wise, we've got the basics. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some dungeons in. Okay, all this dungeons. Okay, we got plenty. Oh, there's Violet Hole. Oh, that might be already a tank. Okay. I don't know if that's a double heals. That's the problem. I can't sign up for doubles. Yeah. So this person's is probably a DPS, and they've got themselves listed as a tank. And obviously, I just presume maybe might have been tank heals, and I could have gone for the one underneath. And they did the same issue as well. All right. Okay, so we want to find a quick... Oh, every man and his dog's on. Sure. Sure. As far as I'm aware, I've got no... Okay. Oh, on the first duty. Okay, well, let's teleport over. Let's pick up some... Pick up some... What are the dailies? So we need 7 more badges, which I could have got. Jesus, I stopped playing Thursday night, so it's Friday, Saturday. So I had a couple of days off where I just recharge the batteries. Do I actually have? Okay, let's abandon that, and let's abandon that. Okay.
Greetings.
Okay. Back
Be
on
careful.
Keep. Okay, that's the daily.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Can't remember what I signed up for. Was it lightning or was it stone? Halls of stone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a very poor man on the server. 800 gold. So and not in a guild. I haven't even looked. My guild's just started coming back to raiding last Thursday. We had about 80% of our crew back. So we'll wait here. Get with me here. Just double check things. Oh, you're picking up everything I'm doing. Okay. That's interesting. This is the joys of waiting for a dungeon crew. You got to find and pick a crew. Now, I was poor as, and you're thinking, how the F have you been able to get on a server? Here we go. On my way. Get on the server. So this guy was level 60, sitting on the Horde Remulos server. I was an enchanter, tailor, because it's a good combo. And I've got both up to high enough to get my profession bonuses, which is light weave embroidery on my back, and on my back, and 23 spell power on each of my rings. And also, it's cheap to buy mounts now. Now, you're probably thinking, if you were so poor, how the hell did you get your skills, which are about 300... I think they're about 300 to 320 on tailoring and enchanting. I was surprised they were that high. Because there's only about 3 weeks or to a month I decided to swap over to Alliance. But I think I did play a bit of both on both sides, because it was the pandemic. But it nearly broke. It literally broke me. I was the poorest I've ever been at getting enchanting up. The rods, to make the rods to get up for... I had to make 3 sets of rods, different enchanting rods, if not more, actually. And I still think I've got to make 1 more. And the idea is that that put me into the poorhouse. So did tailoring, and I was getting there slowly. But you got to understand, I only hit 80. It's Sunday, probably about a week. Yeah, a solid week and a bit ago. And so I used every bit of coin. I think I transferred over with about 600 gold on me. That's all my horde side had. And that's all my horde had to deal with. Now, I've also used Wintergrass to gear myself up, so I've been able to get a nice hit ring. I've gone with a haste spell thing. I don't think there's a haste version of this, but I think that's the other version. And you can see the costs, the vendor cost, the horde, what do you call it? Honor cost, 33k for that, 16k for that one, and that one, that was 35,000. Now, doing Wintergrass, I can get up to 10,000 or more honor per game, and because we're on a very strong horde server, we have won a lot of it, and I've got a shitload of Stonekeeper shards, like far more than I got on Alliance, simply because horde win a lot because the population is large and it's PvP focused, and we might get some PvP here in a second, which I'm not really set up for. Oh, he's looking... Did I summon this guy or not? Is that everyone? Alright, yeah. I'm so used to being Alliance. Oh, Jesus. What's happening? Why aren't we going? Come on, lads. Yeah, it's Alex. Completely Alex. Now we put on the spell stone because we've got a massive amount of haste. Watch my haste jump up. Is the healer actually in? Yep, okay. What the fuck? And welcome to Argual, where I found that the quality of players is not as good as Remulos in dungeons. They seem not to know dungeons. They don't. I get the feeling everyone picks the server because it starts with an A. I think.
What happened to you?
Oh god, have I got any food on me? I do. Alright, we're now honoured with the Argent Dawn. If you watch the DPS menus down the bottom right, you probably should see me light this all up. The great thing about Horde, I got a already built-in trinket, Blood Fury. Oh. Let's get that in. Oh, come on, man. Like shooting what rats back in Kansas. Sorry, in the kid. What is it? Some part of Star Wars, I forget. Alright, we got some loots back here. Potatoes. Has everyone left? Or? What is going on? Yeah, my experience has been there's some elite players. I'm putting it down, there's a lot of new players through Christmas. But the performance has not been the best. Jesus, 5k DPS, not bad for a fresh character. Can't believe I'm dominating a 15-year-old game. It's incredible. Let's just count all that money. Get your big blood down. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Put that onto the healer. Put that onto the healer. Let me just test the sound on this. Bear with me. Yeah, it might be a bit too high, the sound. Just take it. Oh, that might be too low now. I can't hear anything. Alright. Now, basically, as a warlock, you're living by and dying by the seed. That's basically how it boils down. Live, die by seed. So, the higher your haste, the better, because it means you can pump out a lot more. Set. Turn that down. Put that there. All right. We'll adjust this on the fly. So I'm usually I stream to Twitch directly, but I'm just doing a YouTube stream because I haven't done it for a while. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Usually throw up and emulate. And I have attack macros in most of my auto target and a pet attack. And we're going to live and die by the seed. So the goal is we just seed. We do a lot of shatters. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall here. Balls to the wall. If that sounds too loud, let me know. And we're going to live and die by the... Oh jeez, I'm getting carried away. That's fine. Keep away from me. Why are you fucking moving? Why'd you move closer to me, heels? Jesus Christ. So you can tell... Yeah. So you can tell everyone's new. They don't know the dungeons. Literally, the healer started to run in on top of me. Unbelievable.
Who dare summon me?
Tell you what. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. So you think, what, Koala Farmer, why are you getting a bit testy with these Argual guys? Well, you see, PvP servers, in theory, when I've been playing Alliance now since, nearly 3 years now, in Classic. And I'm a Horde by choice, but server pop on Remulos is mostly Alliance. I think there's about 3,500 Alliance players versus 500 or so Hordes on Remulos, and as I explained before, there's 8,500 Horde on Argual, and about 4,000 to 5,000 on Alliance on the server as well. So there's a lot bigger population on the server. All right. So what we'll do that. There we go. We don't have to do any more. Oh, guys, it's going to happen again. Oh my god. Refreshing dot skills. What the fuck is going on? I'm not used to this guy living this long. Oh my god. I didn't even get to cast yeah, I'll need on that. Because that's a good hit ring. With about a heist on it. And I can put 23 spell power on that ring. It's a ring I saw drop plenty of times that I ignored. But it's got quite a bit of haste on it. Oh, we didn't even get a Soulfire off. Now, the secret here to a dungeon is you want to gear so that you get... Hang on, I'm going to turn down the bloody game sounds on me. You want to get enough hit, which is about 160 something, to hit a level... Whatever the boss levels are, 82... They're 82 in a dungeon. 83 is for raid, and that's where you need a lot of spell hit as a Warlock. When you're in raid, dungeons you need far less to hit level 82. Like I said, I think it's 168, 107. You can get a spell hit to need 81, 82, 83. 83 is a raid boss. 82 is a dungeon boss. As you can see, this one's 82. And then I would, for a Warlock, especially any of the Warlock classes, stack as much spell power and haste you get, which means the higher haste, I'm on 14%. With as much spell power that you got, means you're gonna, especially for mobs, trash mobs, you'll be able to cast seed faster, and you'll be able to cast, because you're basically a standstill caster. You
shouldn't have come. Now you will die.
This tank's not my favourite.
Take damage.
Right, now we can, there's my warning, weak aura for...
Take damage.
To do these.
I hope you all rot! I never wanted this.
Yeah. So, yeah. So my role is really dependent. I'm like a back in rugby league or rugby union. I need my forwards, which is my tank and my healer, to be coordinated in that they're healing decently and the tank is keeping threat, so that I can get my rotation off. Because the way the Demonology Warlock is set up is I normally charge in with Immolation Aura. You've got to play very aggressively as a Demo Warlock to get your big numbers. You've got to charge in and you've got to understand melee aggro. When you're in close, you're going to get a very high aggro quickly. So I shatter a lot, especially in these dungeons with bad geared tanks. And you've just got to be prepared to die. Now that symbol up on the right here, that's saying I should be casting Immolates. Sorry, Incinerates. Because I'm going to be able to cast 3 at 30% faster haste, which is phenomenal. It's a big DPS increase. So that can go off a few times. And now that's Soulfires, because I've hit with my Shadow Bolt. I've tagged, which triggers Decimation, which means if a boss or a mob's life's under 35%, 35% lower, I get big DPS increase to nuke them. Plus, I can cast unlimited Soulfires, because they cost a Soul Shard each, if you weren't aware, to cast those Soulfire. And those hit bigly. And it's just a lot of fun to be a fucking to be a Demonology Warlock. Pardon my French, I forgot the new YouTube rules. Don't ban me. Don't ban me, YouTube. Don't ban me, man. And it's just a lot of fun to be a... Okay, that's sounding half decent. Okay, send the big boy in. I put up an Immolate first because once it puts a... I have an attack marker on that. I usually have one on my Shadow Bolt, but I keep it as my main nuker because it runs in their thing. But when it's up on a target, you can see it puts up a 5% extra crit, which means it's for the spell, which is pretty good. we've got to talk to the big fella. I'll drink. And I'll drink in the real world.
Time to get some answers. Let's get this show on the road.
So as I was saying, if you're an American, your quarterback can't play his game if he's getting tackled all the time and hit all the time. A good one can, which I'm more capable of doing. But if I'm constantly getting hit, or I'm trying to fight to stay alive, I always play the game that are dead. You know, if I'm dead, I can't DPS, no matter how good my gear is. Heals is probably going to get caught here. Okay, no. So I always play to live. But in dungeons I'll... So here's my incinerates. They get 3. Drops off. And that can go off. The best I think I've had about 4 times in a row.
Take a moment and relish this.
So your deeps goes to the moon.
All will be revealed.
I'll put my boil on aggressive.
Okay then. Let's do this.
Okay. So ideally, what'll happen here is that I've got a lot of macros on here, and I'll come back later and edit some of my macros. But basically, I've got F just puts up its.
Now keep an eye out. I'll have this licked in 2 shakes of a.
Warning.
Demonic.
Lifeform pattern not recognized. Archival processing terminated.
I realise I haven't got that.
Continued interference will result in targeted response.
Is it this one?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Demonic.
We might have a
empowerment.
complication or 2.
Security breach in progress. Analysis of historical archives. Transferred to lower priority queue. Countermeasures engaged.
Ah, you want to play hardball, eh? That's just my game.
So and the great thing about playing a class that you're already playing as your main on another server is it keeps you fresh and also teaches you, helps you stay with your rotations. And I've had to change my rotation just a little bit because the Horde Warlock is a little bit different. So Horde Warlock gets a pet damage bonus of 5%, which seems a bit noticeable to me. But also he gets the blood free, increases spell power by 163, 15-second, 2-minute cooldown. So basically it's a trinket. So effectively you get 3 trinkets. So I'm running this trinket, and I had 2 of these, which is a haste bonus. Oh, big aggressive boy. Oh, yep, I thought so. It's alright.
A couple more minutes and I'll...
Threat index threshold exceeded. Celestial Archive uploaded. Security level heightened.
What's the good news?
Yeah, we need to kill that big fella. Put him back on aggressive. Watch out for that, because that'll suck banner out of me. Come back into it. Rain of fire. Being lazy. Yeah, so F instantly casts my Demonic Empowerment, and the Felguard increases my attack speed, but Felguard's attack speed by 20%. And does a few other little knickknacks. Puts up the 2 dots, Corruption and Curse of Agony, and I can put it up manually if so desire. On bosses, I don't put up Curse of Agony, I put up Curse of Doom. But I haven't had to change that yet because in a boss fight I'll have that dot changed to what the fuck? I'll have that dot changed to just Corruption. Simply because I'll manually put up a Curse of Agony, because Curse of Agony steals Curse of
So that
Agony
was the problem. Now I'm
steals
making
the dot from Curse of Doom. Curse of Doom hits like a truck, but only goes off in...
Analysis diverted.
Actually,
Initiating sanitization protocol.
Hang on. Nobody's gonna be sanitized as long as I have a say in it.
I thought there was 4 levels of Curse of Doom. Hang on. Oh no. I'm mistaken. Okay, this is... Let's get serious now, because we lost 2 players. It's go time. How much time have we got left?
Magic fingers finally got through. Now let's get down there.
Alert. Security failsafe.
Brand spanking new. What's that?
Beginning memory purge and...
Ah, okay.
No! Oh,
System
where did I go?
Dictionary.
Aha! This should do the trick.
System online. Lifeform pattern recognized. Welcome, Brand Bronson. Acknowledged, wearing Brand Bronson. Session terminated.
Well, there you go. We got an achievement. Happy days. Merry Christmas. Carry the 2. It's probably the... I gotta say, on Remulos, I didn't feel like I was running with the top team of deepers. It was the start of the expansion, so you're probably going to have your most sweatiest people on there for wrath and the hype of it. Oh god, here we go. Oh, actually, you can see my text. You'll see this come up. A dumbass. Same bloke again. Blizzard. Yeah. Alright, catch me if you can, mofoa. So there's still people spamming people with misspelling of Blizzard, trying to get your account information or get you to click a link. There must be, there is a lot of retarded people on this server, honestly. So my experience in the dungeons, and I'm putting it down to it's Christmas, and it seems to be a lot of new players come in and go, it's a big population, the server starts for the day, let's join this one. A lot of players don't know the dungeons. I'm like shocked at the skill gap. And the thing where I'm getting this from is you fight in the PvP, especially doing Wintergrass, so the servers emerge. You get a lot of Argual, you get a lot of your Jambo, which are the PvP servers, and they always shit on Remulos for being not good at PvP and they're the elite players. But the reality is, my experience has been, if this is the average player, a lot of them are bad. Like, I've never wiped in this dungeon as much as I just wiped today. This is the worst dungeon run I've done.
Keep that middle monstrosity busy and I'll see if I can't sweet talk this machine into helping you. Vulnerable shells. Brief fragile lives. You cannot escape the curse of flesh.
Love it when a tank pulls it off me.
This is a wee bit trickier than...
Run out.
Oh, bloody... Incoming!
It's alright.
What in the name of Madoran did that do? Oh, wait, just about got it.
Alright, we'll get a dot up. Then we'll pump these big boys.
Ah, that
Hopefully
did it.
everyone stays
Helps
alive.
are coming. Take this, you glowing iron brute.
There goes my
Rama.
oh guard. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, I should have put dots up.
Flesh is no match for iron.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about, man. Welcome to Argual. We're so good players. Yeah, I should have probably put some dots up and that might have got close to killing. I thought I could burn it down. A couple of more, what do you call it?
Don't worry, old Bram's got your back. Keep that metal monstrosity busy and I'll see if I can't sweet talk this machine into helping you.
Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. I shattered. I shattered. My lord.
Soft, vulnerable shells. Brief, fragile lives. You cannot escape the curse of flesh. This is a wee bit trickier than before. Oh, bloody incoming! What in the name of Madoran did that do? Oh, wait, just about got it.
Run out.
Ah, that did it. Helps are coming. Take this, you clawing iron brute. Loken will not rest until the forge is retaken. You change nothing.
I'll need on that.
Loken, that's downright bothersome. We might have neutralized the Iron Dwarfs, but I'd lay odds there's another machine somewhere else, churning out a whole mess of these iron frights. I'll use the forge to make batches of earthen to stand guard.
Nice.
But our greatest challenge still remains. Find and stop Loken.
That's a very nice dungeon item. Yeah, I say we're just gonna teleport back, get a big massive repair. Well, we got two really good decent stuff out of that dungeon for raids and stuff. And I could have done a raid if I was in a guild equivalent of my Alliance one, easy peasy, so to speak. I suppose I could do that tonight if I really wanted.
What can I do for you?
Okay, got rid of the stuff. Yes, we've got a couple of
See you around.
nice trinkets, dungeon trinkets. So this is actually a decent trinket. I'm going to lose some haste, 64 haste. I'm at 484, so I'll drop down to 420, but... And I rolled a 99 to get it too. Hang on, let's just... Let's do that. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. So crit goes up, 420, what's that? 13% haste. That's alright. Right, let's get our backside into dungeons, create a list. Dungeons. All of them, except for the stones. Let's go. So message, I already hit trinket from VH. Just say yes, mate. Oh, hang on, did I actually click the right? Oh, okay. Right. Utgat keep. Let's do Utgat keep. Oh, well. Jeez, see, this is what I hate about the system. I can't multiple sign up. I gotta wait till an offer drops off, and that group's already disbanded. So, oh no, is it? Yeah, I don't know. You already have a pending invite. Come on. Yeah, everyone's asking for 25 man, but yeah, nah, not at the moment. I've got not enough money. Okay, let's go here. Okay. What am I streaming at? Beautiful. Now, in theory, it has been faster through this looking for find group to get into groups. Now there's a killer ring, haste ring that drops at the end of this fight. And I lost the roll once, or was that another dungeon? What the F are we doing? Doing UP? There's no point flying all the way there if you... Oh, you dumbass. Yeah. And the group will fold. Yeah. What a dumbass, man. Holds the stone. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now let me talk about the NBN, Australia's National Broadband Network. And it's a strange thing. It was created by the government. It's a monster. So in Australia, what we have in Australia versus, say, America is that we've got a lot of duopolies. So there's usually, say if you wanted to go buy food and groceries, you're looking at Woolies or Coles as the two biggest providers. And they bought out a lot of petrol stations and turned them into mini little supermarkets with, stop for fuel. And then they gave like a docker discount. Anyway, in Australia, we had Telstra, which dominated the market. It was a massive giant. There's all this regulation to allow competition, which increases price, to drop price. Then the government created the NBN, which is the National Broadband Network, which bought most of Telstra's infrastructure to create another big monster that handles all the internet. And I've had 14 days. That's why I haven't been streaming. 14 days of moving into a new place and battling to get the internet turned on. Bloody nightmare. Let's just say I was ready to kill. I haven't spent that much mental energy saying the same thing over repeatedly, because I used to work in telecommunications and predominantly a sales role, management role. And basically I created my own role, my own position. I created a business inside the business for myself. And everything I did was basically reward myself financially. So it's a great gig. It was a great gig. And some of the best years of my life. And I worked a lot with Telstra and a lot with the... all the systems, and I ended up working directly with them or directly for them, and as a small business account manager. And oh my god, the nightmare of systems and legacy. What was the scariest thing in this particular area I worked into? I was basically took a role that was paying a flat fee with bonuses, which in the end was just like fishing with TNT and a net for me. It was that setup, and it was about printing money for myself, and a lot of benefits and just win-win. But there were so many people working in that environment that were so scared of performing the duty, which is predominantly sales, and a lot of them had stayed on And those who performed, who could do good, moved on to other locations through promotions and fast-tracked other things. And all these others that were failing and performing got to hang around and got, I don't know, in some ways, they were very not good at what the core job was required for many years. So they all got put into admin roles. And through those admin roles, they got power because those positions were given power over everyone else. And so those people were earned something that they shouldn't have got. And their attitude was just because they couldn't sell doesn't mean they couldn't lead. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's hard to, I don't know, it's hard to lead and work with people when you're basically scared of the core function. You can't offer any, and you're not really good at your core job anyway, like the systems and stuff. Like, there was one guy there that, would have clashed with him big time. He didn't know any of the systems, and he struggled, and I was like, hey, he couldn't help, couldn't support, and I thought, what? And all he could do was bark and write, and I was like, mate, you're dealing with the wrong bloke. Come at me with horns, I'll dehorn you and rip your head off. Sadly for him, at the next holiday break, he jumped on his Harley and got killed on a motorbike accident, which is a horrific thing. But all I knew was that I probably would clash with that bloke big time. But the biggest problem working with that company is there were so many people in that part of the organisation, especially in positions of responsibility, that just were there because they couldn't do the normal job, and there was nothing wrong with them as people, but they just weren't doing the job, and they should have been marched out of the job, and yet they ended up becoming team leaders and things like that, and then they were asking people to do things that they couldn't do themselves, and the training of people, and like, you don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car or whatever, but if you've got the leadership skills, you've got some mechanical knowledge, you can drive a vehicle, it's better. It's a win-win. Oh shit. It's better. So anyway, and then I've been dealing with all this ambient stuff, trying to get my high-speed broadband internet connection moved and connected to my new location. Oh my lord! And I have talked to so many people who I don't even know how they got a job and what they do. It's outrageous. Blatantly lied to me. Told me my high-speed connection was not available at my location, and I said, it's all there on everything. So it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I'm trying to get that off. So we lost 60 haste. So let's just see. Kid tour. Well, I'll be able to buy my tier 10 gloves at the end of this run. Okay, just fucking pardon the people turn up. And then they charge him. Oh, 38 spell power, that's just going to reduce it. Live by and die by you.
The chill you feel is the herald of your doom. my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Bolster my defenses. Hurry, curse you. Concede of your Your efforts are in vain.
Lady Luck's on my side. Lady Luck, my side. That was probably about the smoothest I've ever had that go down. So props to this, props to that tank and the team. Props, mate. Get it up here. Decent. So the tank die. Jesus, he's got some big balls on him. His man is down. Oh, he's got 4,200 spare power. It's all going off. It's all triggered. It's all triggered. Jesus. The deeps has gone off. My deeps do. What's my latency? 1925. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I've got approximately 47 to 50 macros on this, on these blocks. Macro. 3900 spell power. Peaked at 3900. So that's how double trinkets going off. So that's that trinket, Sundial of the Exiled, and Forge Ember. They can go both off at the same time. Whoa, okay. Ah.
The Raja sees all. The work of mortals shall not end the eternal dynasty.
Oh god, I'm in combat.
The Raja has use for your mortal.
Am I pulling thread?
A chains.
Possible.
Impossible! The Raja is eternal! The Raja is...
Okay, agreed on that, needed on that. Good day. Cheers. Oh. I think that was a daily. Ooh. The Oculus. Yep. Okay.
Feel free to browse.
Alrighty, so let's go again. Oh, we can get. Hang on, let's just check. 61. 61 badges.
Everything has a price.
That's the wrong vendor.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Okay, we can go for this neck. Which is a little bit better, but it's always 25. I've already got that. I've already got that. Possibly in dungeons that would be... Oh no, it's 25 haste. It's not really that massive. Versus... Yeah, okay. Yeah, really it's anything left, so let's just do it. Gloves of the Lost Conqueror.
Salama Ashalanore.
What she said. So these gloves, I think they're pretty bloody good. Crit, socket, what's that? 72, 82 spell power, 36 crit with 44 spirit. Let's just write up here. Let's go in.
What brings you here?
Oh, actually, they're just so much better. It's not funny. Wow, more stam, more intellect. Got assault, and it's got haste. It's got crit. It's got spell power, and I get corruption. Even that increases the chance. Well, okay, all right. That sounds cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's Valorous. I thought Valorous seemed a bit... Yeah, Valorous. Okay. So, oh, okay. Haste to 48 crit. Okay, so I lose 10... I'm losing a little bit. Yeah, well, we already spent the money. Let's just do it. Happy days. Okay, we've already spent the coin. What is that? Oh, that's...
How may I help? Till next we meet.
Alrighty. Yep. That's alright. That's alright. 22141. 22. Hang on. 2143. Oh my god. That's huge spell difference. Bloody hell. Hang on. So 2209, we drop down to 21. Oh, hang on. We've got to put a chance on it because we've got to be fair here. Alright, gloves. Hands. Oh, exceptional spell power. What did I have in that? Plus 14. I'll use this plus 14 because it can't be asked right at the moment. Go and get something a bit better. Okay. So what's that bring us up to? Oh wow, we're still quite a while spell power behind. 2186 versus 2212. What's that? 14. 36 odd spell. Oh no. 33 spell power less. That's interesting. That is interesting. I might have to sim that. Give me a second here. Oh shit. You thinking, you're simming it? You're not even raiding your dungeon? Yeah, we might as well sim it. We got the sim. We got a character build. Okay, we put... This is set up for raid bosses though, not dungeon bosses. Oh, it's saying the Hero's Plague Heart Gloves just a little bit better, like marginal. I'm just going to see if the spell power goes up. His spell power does go up. Damage, potential damage up by about 4 points. It's not massive. Oh, it's 4 to 10 points. Okay. Actually, it's more. It's actually about 25 to 30, looks like the Sims are saying. Okay. Tier should always be juicy at the same eye level. Yeah, it's actually a solid little bit of a... Oh god. Why did I do that? Anyway, we'll fix that up later. I should have just saved it. Okay. Just want to test the sound out. Let's be juicy. It's at the same eye level. Bit of lag behind where we are. Okay. Right. What time is it? 7:30. Okay. So we're nearly at max. What time? Oh, we've missed the dungeons. Let's go for ones that we want because they drop us juice. What's this stuff? Wow, this is going to be going off non-stop with the release of the next raid. Where's that up there? How's he hovering up there without dropping off? Alright, we'll chill and wait here. Alrighty. 2 Warlocks. Look like they're reasonably geared. Can't tell what weapon he's got. Ah, no, he's got a Titan spell plate. Okay. And he's got the big stuff. Turning Tide. Must be Affliction Warlock. Where'd that ring go? Ooh, it's a very small upgrade. What's it got on it? Hopeful. 5724. Crit, spell power, and resilience. Okay. I'm in the dungeon group. We're just waiting for the next group to form up. Actually, just check the logs for my last dungeon run on my main. We got any more passes? We did all right. Yeah, I screwed myself on one particular fight. Wow, trying to get a dungeon group organised. Oh. Well, this is to test my stream out, so it's all running back to normal. Everything's going well. Oh, it must be taking... I don't know what we're looking for. What? I don't even know what dungeon I'm doing. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Today's Sunday. Alright, well, this might go on a bit like this. We've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. We'll give it to 2 hours. That'll be enough. You've seen enough of a fairly fresh Demonology Warlock. Basically, even Destro and Affliction, you're going to be casting Seed a lot, and you want to chuck. Actually, what is it? I'm short on the dust. Hang on, you might be able to make something. Cloth. Bolt of Frostwind. Alrighty, so if we take our backside over. Okay, what can we tailor? What's gonna give us gloves? Yep.
You need something?
Yep.
Have a good one.
I do, girl. I do. We'll make some boots. Boots are made. I'll disenchant them. You watch, and I'll get greater essences out of it. 7 infinite dust. Alright, I'll shut up. Okay, so we want to enchant ring. Enchanting. Spell power on this ring. Huh? The item's not a valid... What? Okay, what the hell was that all about? Oh. Yeah. That might explain the difference. Okay. Spell power drops down to 2100, 2300, 2182. Yeah, everyone's rating, yeah. 511. Okay. Just wanted to see how close. Actually, what does that put our spell head up to? 299. So that's with a balance through it, we're almost spell capped. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Off. The hell? Alright, we're going to check the auction house. We'll just see what's what. I don't have a lot of coin on me. I don't know, 300. Nearly $1,000. Holy. What Jesus? I'm getting rich. Let's go to Undercity. Now, I will say this before. Thankfully, we're playing in a patch version where a lot of the big things are bind on account. So the enchantment for my head, I bought it on Remulos and sent it across to Argual. The enchant for the shoulders, I bought on Remulos and sent it to my character here on Argual because they're bind on account. And same with flying, Northrend, frost flying, whatever it is like 1,000 gold. For my main, I've made the 1,000 gold back in a blink of an eye without really trying. Couple of raids. And we're back up. Oh. Let's check gear. Armor, cloth. Let's check from rare. That's usable. Let's go. 80. Reanimator cloak. Okay, well, let's sell that. Alright, let's just work my price up for 99.99. Let's work it up for 24 hours. 12 hours. Just want to see how many of these are selling. If mine sells for that price. Or gets undercut pretty quick. Okay, search again. Rare, search. Runecasters, yeah, no, Runecasters, so no, it's fine. Yeah, 200 gold for that. Bindings of... It's a healer's thing, so not really interested. I must be doing Gundrak. Okay. Glows of the token respect. Ebon Weave. Hit spell power, yeah. God, I remember when I first got into the game, I made those. Haste spell power, haste and spell power. Spell weave gloves. Yeah, not so good. Deep frozen cord. What the hell? Oh, it's Talon. Okay. Mantle of the Extensive Mind. It's haste and spell power. Yeah, it's quite a big upgrade. Jeez, haste. Oh, it's very nice. Well, it looks like everyone's rating at the moment, and I haven't bothered to even look at rating. Actually, that's Potions of Speed. Buy. Potions of Speed. How much are they? 4 gold. Flask of Frostworm. 8 gold. Yeah, they're not too bad. Yep, no dramas. Alrighty, well, we're going to call it here. They pulled out, I'll pull out, and it's time to have something to eat. It's dinner time. It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. Thanks for the millions of views and the posts, the messages. I'm overwhelmed with you all, like, tuning into my stream. Like literally, there was tens of thousands of you. I'm humbled. It's the year 2023. There's meant to be flying cars and Terminators, but here I am streaming to you all around the globe. And people don't even realise the power of being able to stream. Imagine if you saw my face here, how I'm sitting here in my half business attire. Anyway, If I don't see you in the morning, I'll see you for breakfast. Otherwise, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Hasta la vista.